Hi, welcome to the Piano Freedom Facebook group. I'm Declan and I created this group for people who want to learn how to play piano with freedom, confidence and fun. Now that's either people who are totally new to piano or people who already have some piano skills. Now this group is based around popular music, even though it will cover some classical music, but it's not intended for what I call heavy classical or jazz. But it is ideal for virtually every other type of Western music. Now there are going to be weekly videos on the group, and these are going to be real, as in I'm not going to spend a lot of time editing videos, making them look pretty and having fancy effects. I'm just going to put the camera there, turn it on, start talking, and try to convey as much of the valuable information that I've got in my head across to as many people as possible. So bear with me if I make a mistake or have to correct myself, or you see my puppy running across the screen. This is all about quality information, not packaging. So I'm going to be putting some notes and things on the screen. You might see me having a look around just to make sure that I've covered everything. So what's next? Right. You might be wondering, if you've not seen my other deck play courses, you might be wondering who I am. So I've been playing piano for over 30 years, and I've had great fun in all areas, such as playing gigs with bands and playing at festivals, in studios, doing TV and radio. Lots of fun, doing lots of things, but by far the most fun I've ever had consistently is playing by ear. So what do I mean by that? Well, I mean where you can hear a tune and instantly know how to play it, and also be able to improvise and play around the tune and create new music around the tune, and then even compose and write your own music. So it's really understanding the whole structure of music to have the total freedom to express yourself around it. So this means that you can play at any moment's notice. Say if you get an opportunity at a party to play. I mean, I've been in lots and lots of occasions, weddings and things, where I'm just a guest, and the wedding band has finished in the early hours of the morning, and people want to have a sing-song, and there's a grand piano in the hotel or something, and they get up and ended up playing for hours with people just shouting out their favourite tune. And if I've ever heard that, I can play it. So that by far is the most fun I've ever had. And what's great about that is you don't need to read music, you don't need to practice for years, and it's incredible fun, and you're always playing people's favourite songs because they're shouting them out to you. So this is based around some patterns. I over the years I learned how to do this skill, but it took me a long time. And now when I've been teaching it to other people, I've de-engineered how I do it and realised it's based around some incredibly simple patterns. Now, if you link a pattern on a pattern on a pattern, you get a very complicated output. So you might see me going all over the keys, playing all around the place, but all I have to think about in my head is some very simple things. And those are the hidden patterns I'll be sharing with you on this Facebook group. So this avoids the pain of having to read notation, which is reading music, having to practice for years to make any progress, or being asked to play at an event but not being able to, either because you need some sheet music in front of you or you haven't practiced it recently. This takes away all that pain and just gets straight to the fun part. Now, this has changed my life because it has given me confidence in all areas. So this both socially, and that's cascaded down. The confidence has moved to all other areas such as business and all different things. So this freedom of being able to play music, make deep connections with people, and create special moments and give joy to people and be the life and the soul of the party has really helped my life, and that's why I want to share this joy with other people. So you might have tried various different piano methods. There's quite a few different methods out there. Some are better than others. They all, I suppose, have the pros and the cons. But what is different about this method is you don't need to read any music. It's a process which then builds up skills instead of the some of the methods out there show you how to play a song by copycat. So it just shows you a person playing it, you slow it down and just copy the notes note for note. The disadvantage with that method is that if you learn then a new song, it's a totally different series of notes, and you're not building up any overall skill. You're just learning kind of how to copy individual songs. Whereas with this method, when you learn song 1 and then song 2, you'll see all the bits that are common between the two songs, and then song 3 builds again. So after a few songs, you'll start to understand how songs are constructed and start to be able to hear those same patterns in other songs and know exactly then how to play those songs. So just checking my notes here, see what's... Yeah, you might be wondering then, who can acquire this skill? Is it only a select few, or is it everybody? Well, several thousand people have already learnt by this method online, and this applies to all ages of people. I've taught people as young as 4, even though I generally recommend 5 or 6 being a good age to start learning. And I've taught people who are aged over 80, and they've started learning at over 80. And also people who've got special learning needs, people who have dyslexia, a whole range of people who would struggle to learn by the reading notation method have all found that they can play very easily with this method. I've also taught professional musicians, including people who've won Oscars and Academy Awards, and it's amazing how many people who play professionally have never been told about these patterns, and it just makes life so much easier when you understand them. So how might this change your life? Well, this could unlock your natural talent. Everybody has natural musical ability. All you need to do is unlock that ability, and let you play with confidence and ease and express yourself creatively. So all you need for this is the passion. Then after that, everybody can learn to play. So I will be sharing this information with you in 3 different steps. So the first step is the knowledge of how music is structured, and this makes it very easy then to understand music. That's pretty quick to learn. The second skill then is the piano skills. So this is making your fingers move in a certain way and learning the patterns of playing, which again is pretty quick. Quite a few people get the fundamentals of that within 30 minutes, an hour. Some people take longer, but there's loads and loads of examples of people being able to play meaningful tunes with both hands within an hour or so. The third stage then is the playing by ear skills, how you can identify what the notes are that you need to play. Now that does take a bit longer to learn, but it's very doable, and that is the holy grail then. It gives you the total freedom to play piano. So one of the bonuses of this approach is that the stage 2 approach, which gets you to learn the piano skills, that's where I write down the instruction for you in a very simple way that only takes minutes to understand. But that is effectively a song sheet. So some people learn 5 or 10 songs just at that stage and can go to a party and play. So this could be incredibly quickly, you can go and play to other people. So that's one of the bonuses. Right, what will it cost you? Nothing. So I'm going to share this information on Facebook free, and I'll be sending the more structured information where you need to learn this stage before that stage. I'll be sending that on email, and that is all totally free. I do have some master classes that is a lot more in-depth information and personal guidance from me, but they're all full at the moment. So that's why I'm giving this information away free on Facebook, so I can help the other people that aren't able to join the masterclass. So my passions, as well as spreading joy through music, I'm mad on historic buildings, and I've restored this thatched house that I live in at the moment, and classic cars, vintage cars is my passion. So I'll be showing little bits and pieces. I'll be shooting videos in different places around the house, just based upon where I'm at and what I'm doing. And so please forgive me if you if you see bits of quirky stuff going on. That's just how it is. What's key is that you participate in the group, because the key to learning is you have to actually commit to want to learn and be serious about it. So the best way to do that is to engage with the group, ask questions on the group, share your thoughts and your learnings with the other people on the group, and that's going to help everybody learn faster. You'll be able to ask me some questions. I'll put a link there to an online form where you can ask me some questions, and then in my weekly updates on the videos, I'll try and cover as many of those questions as I can in the videos. Well, I'm so excited that you've watched this video and have joined the group, and I look forward to hearing about your piano breakthroughs. See you soon.